First one was a Kalalalia Hawaba Shemya Oshai, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to the brothers out here in the highways and the byways pushing this work in all sincerity and truth. Shalom to the sisters, the elect, blessings, right? And shalom to those that help the ministry. This is Kazakh from GMS Jamaica. See, and this one just getting on the topic of the mark of the beast, right? Because right now this are the one of the final prophecies them seen leading up to a deliverance or to a salvation. Seen right after this system or this mark get implemented, then you're gonna have World War III kickoff. Seen. So we just we just take a look. We just look and watch what take place, seen, so that we can bring it out to edify who to be edified, who is to be edified. Seen. Yeah, so right now this company in Wisconsin, right, goes by the name of Three Square Market, seen at the first major the first company or the first organization over here on the western side of the world, seen to push this RFID chip. Seen it started off over in Europe, seen, but now it's on the sides of the major locations of the RFID prophecy, seen, or the chip, the mark of the beast prophecy, right? Because what this represents, or what this mark represents, right, is actually the whole system, seen, and seen the basically the system what we're living in today, seen, and where that system mainly what the word, right, see, the major location of that system, for lack of a better term, right, the major location of this system we're living in is over here in the west, mainly America, right? So when we see that the RFID chip, seen, they over here now, we rejoice because we know that, look, the prophecy are come to pass, right? See, we're at the end, seen, right now we're about to be delivered, seen. Hopefully we are part of the elect, seen. Hopefully we are part of the elect also, right? But we are about to be delivered, seen. And this whole system basically I get pushed from day one, right? Beginning with the whole if you're familiar with the term smart, right, like smartwatch, smartphone, right, smart meters, smart lamps, seen, artificial intelligence, right, the Internet of Things, all of those tying into one with the system, right? But the front, or the front of that system, seen, or the main thing in that system are gonna be this chip, right? You have the Internet of Things, which basically how them are gonna do, how them are gonna make everything become smart and connected onto one grid, seen, what is the Internet of Things?
Came across this headline 2 weeks ago in the Irish Examiner. And that, for me, more than anything else, brought home just how much our society has changed in less than 20 years. But we're now about to embark on the next step with the internet and the web. And all the forecasts are that it will make the current internet and its impact on our society look trivial. We're about to connect the physical world to the internet. The planet and everything on it will become things on the Internet of Things. And not just web pages about the things, but there is real physical presences that we can observe and control. And when I say things, exactly what do I mean by things? I mean literally everything and anything. The things we encounter in our daily lives, the machines and appliances we use in our jobs and at home, the buildings we live in, the cars we travel in, even we ourselves will become part of this Internet of Things. Now, as a technologist, the first question I ask is, how will we do that? I don't care whether it's useful or not, I just want to know how we do it. And I want to take as an example this chair as a thing on the Internet of Things. I want to know from anywhere in the world, is this chair occupied and who is sitting in it? Now, to turn this chair into a smart chair, a smart object in the Internet of Things, I have to take a number of steps. First of all, I have to give it a unique identity so that I can go to this chair as opposed to all the other chairs in the world. And the current addressing protocol for the internet, IPv6, effectively gives us unique identities without practical limit. Anything we can conceive of on the planet or even off it that we want to put on the Internet of Things, we will be able to give it a unique identity. I need to give it the ability to communicate. Effectively, that's wireless communication these days. The third step is that I need to give it senses. I need to put sensors on it that will tell me whether something about the chair, or it can tell me something about the environment around it. In this case, I'll put a pressure sensor on the seat so that I know if it's occupied, and I'll put a little RFID tag reader so that the tagged person who is sitting on it will be identified. I'll go on my smartphone anywhere in the world, and I'll know who's sitting in my chair. And I'll do that. So the final thing I can do, if I have a machine or an appliance or a vehicle, I may be able to reach out and control it from anywhere in the world. And I do that using very small embedded electronic circuits, and they're getting smaller and cheaper every day, that I can embed in it or on it.
So now that I know what the Internet of Things is, right, and how it works, you know what I mean? You understand perfectly, seeing how all of this come together. Seeing it also this also goes into a part of this system is basically cashlessness, or it's basically gonna be a cashless society. See, meaning there won't be any paper currency, right? Just like in the movie In Time, where them spend time, right? You live with the amount of time you get, up to 25 years, right? And if you live past that 25 years, is up to you, right? Check out the movie In Time. See, just we're gonna have we're not gonna be spending cash anymore. You're not gonna be walking around with a wallet, right? And here in Jamaica, that I get pushed by two major companies, are the two main companies that push the whole cashless society here in Jamaica, is NCB, seen with them Quisk banking, with the Quisk banking, right? And you have Grace Kennedy, where push the mobile money, or the GKMK, right? GK Grace Kennedy. what your name? Grace Kennedy Mobile. Me not quite remember, right? No, GKMP, yeah, GKMP, not MK, right? See, right, see, seen, um, see, it says, get ready to use GKMP, right? Money goes mobile. The future is now. Welcome to the new way to pay. GKMP is the gateway to mobile money. With GKMP, your phone becomes your connection to a wide range of services, including paying bills, adding phone credit, and buying goods and services at participating merchants. Right? So basically, then it not fully implemented as yet, seen, because as it always go with new technology or new services, them always have a selected amount of locations, right? Primarily the bigger chains. Them start off with the bigger chains and then them come down to the smaller sections, right? So you always see participating merchants or participating stores in the whole article, right? So it's a GKMP combines security and convenience with technology to bring you into the future. Welcome to GKMP. It's time for money to go mobile, right? Basically pushing the whole cashless society, which eventually are gonna lead up to the chip, right? Because the chip are gonna become the new money, right? Or the new or your new wallet, basically. You know what I mean? Because all of your money are gonna go on your wallet, right? You're not gonna hold on to cash anymore, right? Just like, for example, seen you have people who have credit cards, right? You have people who have credit cards where they really have cash